Yep, that's me, Medea. You're probably wondering how I got myself in this situation. It's kind of a long story, but here goes. Basically, I betrayed my entire family and left my homeland to come live with Jason a while back. Not to mention, I saved his life, but that's not the point. Anyway, things were fine. I popped out a couple kids and was just minding my own business. Then all of a sudden, he wants his new wife, and he insists it's what's best for me, whatever that means. Moving on, her father wants to exile my children and I from the kingdom because he's afraid I'll hurt his daughter. I mean, I am going to do that, so he's not that far off, but I still think it's kind of rude. I'll tell you about that later. I have this plan, gonna kill everyone he loves. But anyway, the thing about it is I have no family. I'm not from anywhere near here. I'm not sure people are really gonna jump at the chance to help the exiled ex-wife of the ruler. So we have to come up with something to do about that. Anyway, let's get back to it. Yeah, right. I know what you're probably thinking, but don't worry, it's all part of the plan. I have to make him think I agree with him to get what I want. So much for women being worthless, right? Yeah, this probably seems kind of weird, but I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you about my plan. I have these special powers that I'm going to use to get back at Jason. I guess I'm what some people might call a witch, and one of my areas of specialty is poison. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't choose the witch life. The witch life chose me. Alright, so basically I'm going to destroy everyone and everything Jason loves because, well, isn't it kind of obvious? And that includes his new wife. So I'm putting these gifts, a crown and a dress, as a way to convince her to let my children stay in the kingdom. But in reality, they'll be covered in poison. If all goes well, she'll die soon after I give her the gifts. Fingers crossed it's painful. And if I'm lucky, I'll get Creon too. Kind of a two birds with one stone kind of deal. I'm very efficient. Here's the part that kind of stinks. I have to kill my children. Go big or go home, right? I have to make Jason suffer in the most powerful way possible, and this is the only way to do it.
And the pale tears have started also in my eyes.
Oh, may the trouble not grow worse than it now is. Yeah, they know about my plan and they're pretty shaken up about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wow, thanks, Jason. It really makes me feel so much better about this whole situation that you think I'm clever.
I'm kind of surprised that Medea changed her mind about me and my new wife, but I'm glad she came around. This is definitely the right move for all of us, and I don't see any way that this plan doesn't work out.
Men are unbelievable. This shouldn't be a problem for him since he's so into caring for the kids, right? He's made ample provisions and will look after them well. Please.
Some say I have a way with the ladies. This shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I got a little nervous at this point when Jason got all insecure about his castle and his money, blah, blah, blah. But don't worry, I'm a lot smarter than he is.
Now there is no hope left for the children's lives.
Now there is none. They are walking all ready to murder.
The bride, poor bride, will accept the curse of the gold.
Will accept the bright diadem.
Around her yellow hair, she will set that dress
Of death with her own hands.
The grace and the perfume and the glow, if the golden robe,
Will charm her to put them upon her and wear the wreath.
and now her wedding will be with the dead below.
Into such a trap she will fall.
Poor thing, into such a fate of death and never.
Escape from under that curse.
You too, a wretched bridegroom, making her match with the kings.
You do not see that you bring
Destruction on your children and on her own.
your wife a fearful death.
Poor soul, what a fall is yours.
In your grief, too, I weep, mother of little children.
You will murder your own,
In vengeance for the loss of married love,
which Jason has betrayed.
as he lives with another wife. Boy, I'm glad that's over. It's not easy being buddy-buddy with your mortal enemy, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Anyway, now we wait.